Stillness in the storm. The power of Stoicism in a chaotic world. Life is unpredictable. One moment you're at peace, the next you're drowning in chaos. But what if I told you that there is a way to stay calm, strong, and unshaken, no matter what life throws at you? This is the power of Stoicism. Close your eyes, take a breath. Now think about your life, all the noise, the demands, the fears, the hopes. Somewhere inside it all, there is stillness, there is power, there is you. This is the philosophy of Stoicism, not of indifference, but of strength, not of passivity, but of mastery. Today, let's walk the path of the Stoic, and perhaps find ourselves along the way. The foundations of Stoicism. What is Stoicism? It began over 2,000 years ago. Zeno, a shipwrecked merchant, lost everything, but from that ruin came resilience. He taught in the painted porch of Athens, the Stoa, and so Stoicism was born. Then came Epictetus, the slave-turned-philosopher, Seneca, the political advisor, and Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of Rome and the student of wisdom. You don't need power to be Stoic, you just need clarity. The inner fortress. Imagine your mind as a fortress. Most people leave their gates open. They let in every insult, fear, and fleeting desire. The Stoic closes the gates, not to hide, but to protect the sacred. Peace. You cannot control the storm, but you can control your stance.
What are you letting into your mind today? Anger from traffic, anxiety from comparison. These are intruders, and you are the gatekeeper. Core principles of Stoicism. Control what you can. You can't control how others treat you, but you can control your response. Live with virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. If you have these, you lack nothing. Memento mori, remember you will die. This is not morbid. It's liberating. You were not promised tomorrow, so why waste today? Stoicism in chaos. You lose your job. A loved one betrays you. A dream collapses. You pause. You feel it fully, but you do not flinch. This is not weakness. This is what the Stoics trained for. Marcus Aurelius lost his children, all of them save one. He still ruled with calm and kindness. Daily Stoic practice. Guided daily routine. Morning reflection. What kind of person will I choose to be today? Negative visualization. What might go wrong today? How will I respond? Evening journaling. Where did I succeed in self-mastery? Where did I lose it, and why? A Stoic mind in the modern world. You scroll, you compare, you crave. Social media, deadlines, algorithms. But the Stoic steps back. They ask, is this mine to control? You are not your possessions, not your status. You are your choices. You are your values. Be like the rock that waves crash upon, but never move. Be like the flame that bends with the wind, but never dies. Be Stoic. The power of narrative. You're not the storm. You're the one telling the story of the storm. The Stoic doesn't ask, why is this happening to me? They ask, what story am I telling myself about it? And is it helping me live better? Everyday illusions. We often suffer more from how we frame reality than reality itself. You lose a job, you think you've lost value. Someone criticizes you, you think you're broken. But what if none of that is true? What if the story is wrong? The Stoic corrects their lens before they correct the world. The art of neutral observation. This happened, that's all. To describe it as a disaster or a blessing, that's you. The Stoic practices the art of neutral observation. Not coldness, not avoidance, just clarity. And through clarity, freedom. Emotions are visitors, not masters. Anger knocks, fear whispers. Sadness sits quietly in the corner. The Stoic sees them all, but invites none to stay permanently. You're allowed to feel. You're not required to obey every feeling. The quiet discipline. Stoicism is not a loud philosophy. It doesn't shout. It doesn't show off. It watches. It reflects. And slowly, it rewires the soul. This isn't about being hard. It's about being whole. To want less, but live more. Everyone wants something. More money, more time, more love, more peace, more success. But few ever ask, what are the consequences of what I want? This is the question the Stoics never stopped asking. Epictetus said, freedom is not achieved by satisfying desire, by eliminating it. Not because he hated pleasure, but because he knew what ungoverned wanting does to a human soul. Desire, when unchecked, becomes dependency, and dependency on outcomes, on people, on praise, becomes suffering. The Stoic doesn't stop desiring because they're cold. Stop desiring what they cannot control, and they replace it with something stronger, a desire for character, a desire for virtue, a desire to respond, not react. When you stop needing the world to bend to your will, when you stop craving what you can't keep, you become lighter, more free, less shaken. The world will still tempt you. New trends, new upgrades, new metrics. But the Stoic asks one question. Will this lead me closer to peace, or will it just keep me busy in the wrong direction? Practice the discipline of desire, not to have nothing, but to be owned by nothing. Want less, love more wisely, expect less, accept more fully. That is the strange paradox of Stoicism. When you stop chasing the wrong things, you become ready to receive the right ones.
Thank you for walking this path with me. If this brought you stillness, share it. Subscribe, and let's grow together. One breath, one thought, one moment at a time.